Hello everyone! We are out on the trail, but today we are taking you on a new trail and one of the prettiest views that I've ever seen around here. So I hope you'll enjoy that as much as I do, and I hope the camera will capture how beautiful it is. We'll see, but so I think this trail I've ridden before on video, but after we come to the beautiful view, we're gonna take a different path, and that trail I haven't recorded before. So it's Sunday today, the weather is absolutely stunning, almost no wind. The sun is shining, as you can see. The trees are truly in autumn bloom now. They're red, yellow. It's so pretty. Whoopsie daisy. And the temperature has dropped a bit as well today. I think it's like 8 degrees Celsius. So that's nice for him because he's starting to get his winter coat. And when it's still warm, he gets really sweaty, which you can imagine. So yeah, I'm gonna continue on here. It's so pretty. I love it. And this trail includes a bit of climbing as well, which is really good. If you've seen, I did a video before about climbing. Sometimes we practice that exclusively, like we only climb, but I also think it's good to find trails where you can just incorporate naturally, which is what we're doing today. So for example, up here we have one that we have to go up in order to continue this trail. I did a bit of a warm-up today with him. It's something I've started doing recently, and it went really well. I'm actually surprised how well it went. And for me, when it comes to warm-up, obviously it's great for him and his body to warm up just as we would do before exercising. But it's really also about the mental part with this horse, because he is very stubborn. He's really sweet, but he's very stubborn. So if he doesn't want to do something, he will let you know. So I kind of need to establish our relationship, need to establish that I'm the leader. I decide, not him. And those kind of exercises that we do in our warm-up is really good for that. Because also I get to work him from the ground, which means we get a different connection than we would when I'm in the saddle, because we can see each other. And also I noticed that I'm not as confident from the ground as I am in the saddle, which when I one day have my own horse, it will be crucial that I train and practice from the ground, because that's where you establish your relationship and where you start building that relationship with your horse. So that's something we've been doing, and today it went really good. He tried to challenge me a bit, and I took the opportunity to let him know that I'm not falling for that. You don't scare me. I am your leader. As long as we're together, I'm his leader. When he's in the pasture, he has a different leader, the herd, flock leader. But when I'm with him, I decide, not him. And that is really important. It could really be dangerous if you don't have that established, because then the horse thinks that he or she can do whatever they want. So yeah, we're continuing on here. Just gonna let you enjoy the beautiful views for a while and talk to you a bit later. So we are coming up now on the last climb before this view that I've been talking about. So yup, enjoy it. So we're heading up here, and it's quite steep, so you have to, and you remember, sit up when you climb up. Oh, good boy. So up here you turn right, and you do a bit more of a climbing. Ooh. Yeah, good boy. It's good exercise for you. So here we go. Here you can see there are power lines. They kind of destroy the view a bit, but what can you do? And here we go. Would you look at that? It's so pretty, especially when the sun is out. It's quite steep here, so I need to be careful. I don't want to fall down, obviously, but let's just stay here for a moment and look at that view. Ah, it's so pretty. There's a plane. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a plane there as well. Yeah, you can eat a bit. Ah, it's so nice. It would have been perfect if some of these trees would have turned red. I think these type of trees, they only turn yellow, but there are some red there. I don't know if you can see it. So yeah, it's so pretty. So let's continue on. Maybe we can turn around up here just for one last look, but then we're gonna head down and I'm gonna show you the new trail that I have found. And I mean, this is so nice because it's only, what is it, 20 minutes into the city where I live. So I just need to make sure that he's okay here. So I wanted to turn around here and just show you the view one last time. Ah, isn't it pretty? Yeah, it's only 20 minutes into the city, and so it's really quick to get here, but still you have this nature, this view. It's so nice. You wouldn't imagine that the city was just 20 minutes from here. Ah, what a day, huh? Ah, this really makes you grateful. I'm so grateful, honey. I have you and I get to do this. It's such a privilege. Yeah, let's continue on before he starts to wonder what the hell we're doing. So now we are continuing on this trail, and now we're heading down again, because obviously you saw we did climbing, so we were quite far up, which the view also gave away. So now we need to head back down to ground level. There are a lot of trees here, so need to be a bit careful, but on the other hand there aren't many people walking up here, as far as I know. I've never met one, so it should be fine. But these kind of this trail, I usually don't ride it when it's wet because there's a lot of rocks, and if the rocks are wet and when he walks on them he sometimes slips. So but today when it's dry and the sun is shining, it's a perfect day for this. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. It's so pretty. Fall or autumn, it's so pretty when it's sunny like this. But then now we're in October, as you know. That doesn't change, and October is usually nice, but November, that's not fun, because then all the leaves are gone, it's just gray, there's barely any sun, and sunset is really early, as I talked about in a previous video. I think it was the last one. So yeah, I'm not sure it's going to be so much fun content during November, but we'll see. If nothing else, you get to see the less fun side of it, right? Because having a horse is not always only about sunshine rides and dry fur. Sometimes you get a wet, muddy little monster with you from the pasture, and you need to deal with that as well. But today it's beautiful, so today let's enjoy it and just make sure we make the most out of it while we can. So now we are back down and we are gonna continue on this new trail, which goes alongside fields where farmers used to use for crops. So here you can either turn home that way, which we'll do later, but for now we're gonna head this way. Here you can see a bit more different colors of trees. Tunnel of gold when all these leaves are yellow. I usually ride down here. There's a road up here with cars, so I can't ride there. You see, there's a car, but I can give him this path here, just because it's so pretty. Yeah. I noticed that he enjoys exploring new paths as well, which makes sense, because I guess in the beginning when I started riding here I didn't know any paths and I was afraid of getting lost, so I just took the same one over and over. But now when it's been more than 2 years, I've ridden here so many times that I know him as well, so I feel like I can explore a bit more, which I think is fun for the both of us. Yeah, what do you see? You see something? I tried riding in here, but there was a fence. I don't know if it's, I guess it's private property. So, because I thought it would be great if you could ride down where I rode now and then over here and then use the other path back, but nope, couldn't do that. And here, down here, there's a traffic road, so obviously we don't want to ride there, so I usually take this here and just turn around, and we'll see what he wants to do on the way back, if he just wants to tilt or canter or whatever. But we're going home. This is so weird. It's like he doesn't understand that this is the way home. Maybe he doesn't. Okay. Something is quite interesting. I wonder what. Could be deer or something in the forest. It's quite common, as I think I said. So, carry on. Carry on, dear. So now we're heading back the same way. Come on. I don't know what it is, but he's here, down here you were able to canter before, but it's so grown now, so you can't do it anymore. And when we ride here I have to have loose reins with him because the ground is so many rocks and roots. So I don't want him to trip, but luckily for some reason, so okay, with Icelandic horses, most horses can tilt on short reins. I think some horses can tilt on long reins, and that's called T2. I'm not sure what T stands for, tilt, I guess. And he, at least he and I, we weren't able to tilt at all for the longest of time, you know. Let's see, here we go. But now suddenly we can tilt on long reins as well, and I'm not sure when that happened, but I'm grateful for it, because that means that I don't have to hold him so short and he doesn't have to be so stiff. And also when the ground is like this, oh wait, it's good because he can still see where he puts his feet and doesn't risk tripping, which he tends to do, as you know. So now I don't know if you noticed, but just there was the road that we came down on. So now we're taking a different one back home, and this one goes a bit through the forest and then alongside the fields. Up here is an apple tree which he is very much aware of, so he always stops here and tries to grab an apple, and of course I let him. Okay, he's already searching for those apples. Here they are, honey. Yes, you know it's here. Here we go. He is very peculiar about this. Alright, pick an apple. You get one? Yeah, you got one. Alright. Get one apple. We can't stand here forever. He also gets snacks when we get back, of course, from me. But if he would to decide, we would spend the rest of the day by that apple tree. So, continuing on here. Here's downhill, same here. Stand up in the saddle, lean backwards, and watch out for trees. So that is it. We are almost back home. I'm gonna end the video here, even though I'm probably gonna continue riding a bit because the weather is so amazing. But thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment if you enjoy what I do. See you in the next video. Bye!